It's go time, bitches. Alright, we're live. Good evening. It's the...
I can't even know what day it is.
I seen Gorgio lighten up, but he's...
The suspense is killing me.
I wonder if the stream can hear him. Still can't hear you. You started out good. It doesn't look like you're on the stream either. I can't hear you.
Hello?
Well,
Hello?
the table's still up.
Hello?
There you are.
There I am.
Oh my god, what day is it?
Oh my god, it's the 19th of May. It's 6 o'clock and it's time for some Savage Worlds. Dear Lord, I hate my microphone. We are in session 3 of Deadlands, the Blood Drive. It's been a few weeks, so I think we'll do some intros again just so people remember who is playing who. Let's start with Doyle.
Hey there, Caesar. You might have heard of me. Been playing some online games for a while. I'm playing Doyle, Texas Dolly Griffin. Doyle Griffin, his nickname is Texas Dolly. He's a gambler and a pretty rich dude.
Can't shoot dice for shit. Let's go to the Indian, Loco.
Oh shit. Loco by Sean, aka Crazy Knife. I'm Horace, and you know, if you've watched any of Engorgio's other stream, also played the Naked Elf Tassar. Loco is crazy Apache Indian. Doesn't know how to ride a horse, but he's going to try. And really, really, really likes to fight with knives.
Yeah, crazy Indian.
Crazy Indian.
How about Scroop?
Yeah, I'm D-Generation. I'm playing Scroop the Pirate, who's spent too much time on the high seas and now needs to find his land legs again because he doesn't want to go back out to sea for reasons that he revealed a bit of them last session around the campfire. But Scroop's a bit of a stone cold killer. We got jumped by last session, and Scroop, you know, put them all down, and you know when they came back, he put them down again.
Pretty much. How was Stumpy?
Joe Cold, I play Stumpy, who is an Asian Civil War veteran. He served, I think, all 11 years of the Civil War. Now just making his way out west any way he can. He used to be a lot sprier than he is at this age. Now he tries to get by just being a cook and a fix-it and jack of all trades for groups, but somehow gets sucked in with these guys into having to fight nasty things in the Weird West.
Very nice. And last but not least, Abel Wong playing by Sketh. He's not here because he's probably has no power in Canada, but he plays Abel, who is a Chinaman. If you have ever seen the movie Breakfast at Tiffany's, he kind of talks like Mickey Rooney did in that movie.
He'd have power if he was the 51st state.
But and it was funny because he was like less than 30 minutes away from me this entire weekend. And Obero, my buddy Obero, was down here because it was my mom's 60th birthday. And I was like, okay, let's all meet up. And I never heard anything from him at all. I was like, you son of a bitch.
What's up with Oberu? He's got a glorious beard that I've never seen before.
Oh yeah, his beard is like,
wow.
Yeah. Have you
I
ever
needed a full shot of the beard.
picture best way to describe Obero? Picture Jesus, and that's what he looks like without glasses. Like literally, like he has really long hair, big ass beard. Yeah, that's Obro. It
And
was,
he brought his thermos.
and he brought the thermos exactly. As soon as I saw the thermos, I was like, "Oh shit, we have to take a picture of that." It was funny because I've known him about 11 years now, and when I first met him, he had the same long hair, long beard, and then he went and joined the Marine Corps, and didn't tell anybody, and showed up like the day after MEPS. After he had already signed up, and he was like completely shaven, bald. I was like, dude, I don't even know who this guy is. He's like talking to me like he knows. I was like, who the fuck are you? But yeah,
Crazy.
yeah, but that's Obro. Good guy. But let's jump into it. Let's we gotta do a recap though. I believe Caesar Doyle gets to do the recap. Has the honors. So what happened last time?
Yeah. We did some shit, and we did some more shit, and we killed some things, and we went on a cattle drive. We started the cattle drive. We all got stuck in the back where all the fucking nasty dust gets kicked up. We made camp, and Bill and all the cattle drive leaders, they all left us alone in the wood in the desert area. And we got attacked by that crazy Indian with the googly eyes, the Sassar Indian guy, and a bunch of his bandits. And we shot him up, we killed him, and then they all came back to life as undead. So we had to kill them again. They deserved killing twice. And then we camped for the night, and Bill decided to show back up with his people.
Yeah.
And I think that's pretty much what we did last time.
I don't know. That was a 16-hour stream last time, so
Yeah, it was. Somebody forgot to turn off the stream.
And literally nobody told me about it until like the day later when I popped onto Drake's stream and like, oh yeah, by the way, like you could have texted me, you could have messaged me.
I didn't know until the next day.
No, that was funny.
When I got on to play on Drake's game, I was like, holy shit, Engorgio's still streaming a black screen.
Yeah. Like
He was streaming on long rest.
I literally wanted, like, as soon as that game was over last time, I just literally crawled into bed. I turned my computer off and went to bed.
I got some good points out of it, though.
Uh-huh. Assholes. But yeah, I think, we continued on for a few more days, and we ended up right before where we were starting at today. Let's get some music going. Because I need music. Because my brain doesn't work without music. Let's do this one. Okay. So yeah, y'all have been traveling roughly, as soon as I can find my notes, roughly 19 days. No, 16 days, sorry. So on the 16th day, you let's see, there we go. You hit a region of desert. So y'all are on a trail before the summer heat, so it's not like the blast furnace that is going to be in a few months. Still, it's not nice. At a small watering hole, there's only about 2 steps from a mud pit. Bill Sutter warns there isn't likely to be much water for the next week or two. He tells... who was the person? Was that Stumpy who was helping the cook? I think so. I believe that's Stumpy. All right, so he tells Stumpy, and the cook that fill up all the water barrels, but even though there's still probably won't be enough water for full rations for everybody.
Yeah, I made them all beans and Johnny cake.
Yeah, that's what it was. So now we are on water rations, which is not going to be nice. So over the next 2 days since from there, I'm going to need vigor rolls to resist the effects of thirst. So let's get some vigor rolls, because this is a very thirsty day out.
Does it matter if you don't have water if you have a secret hidden bottle of whiskey?
Whiskey does dehydrate you. I can speak from experience.
Right? So is it straight up just a vigor?
Straight up, just a vigor roll.
Just double click vigor, huh?
Yep.
Nice.
So unfortunately, Scroop, who has lived a lot of his life on the water, he finds himself pretty thirsty.
You know what they say? Water everywhere. It's all a drop to drink. That's what the group says on the sea.
Bum, bum, bum. All right, so throughout the day or the next morning, let's do a survival roll to see how much if you're able to collect like any dew or anything from when it's at nighttime, how it dews. Let's just do some survival rolls.
Ouch.
Is that a skill?
Yeah, survival. If you don't have it, then
I got a unskilled.
Yeah, then roll the unskilled. How don't you have survival?
I don't know. He's a rich boy.
Yeah, apparently.
What kind of survival skill is it for what?
Basically collecting, like setting up like little tarps or something over the night to, how like there's always some dew in the morning. Just to collect enough dew to have a little bit of water.
Now I get you. I have bonuses to some types of survival roll, but it wouldn't cover that.
Nice. Alright, so everybody except for Scroop and Stumpy, let's do another vigor roll at a -2. Oh boy. And then Stumpy and Scroop just a normal one. Normal vigor.
Alright.
Doyle. Loco. Doyle. Nice. Alright, so you don't get fatigued, extra fatigued.
Do I stay fatigued?
Yes.
Okay.
You don't get extra fatigue.
Oh god, so it's stacking. Gotcha.
All right, so
Hey, isn't there a river off to the west of us?
Nope, not on the trail that you're going on.
No, off the trail to the west. I see a big river.
Yeah, way to the west. You're following a set path, my friend. Actually, you'd be like right here now. Share, so you can have that map. Okay, so on your third day, you
We're in New
finally,
Mexico.
yeah, you finally arrive at the first watering hole on the route. The water in question is found in a small well at an abandoned homestead and barn located in a stretch of God-forsaken wilderness. Fortunately, this keeps the cattle and horses from following it up by wading into the source, but it also makes getting sufficient water from the well for the entire herd and the crew a tiring and time-consuming task. Because this water is about 50 feet below the surface, so it's gonna take a while. Like imagine like if you've ever been at a well, like a little water bucket, and you got a big ass herd of cattle and all these people to water. Yeah, it's gonna take a while. So go ahead.
As a scout, can I make a common knowledge roll about any other places in the area that there might be water, whether it be a well or a creek or something like that?
Absolutely.
That is something I get a bonus to see.
Very nice. So, you know that the area that you are currently in, the nearest water source, like a river, is about 2 days' journey. And it's not really worth it. Like, if you tell Bill, he's like, it's not worth it. Which is no bueno. So, let's see. When you're not on ships hauling the bucket up, as everyone's going to take turns hauling it up, the cowpokes alternate between riding the fringe of the herd in some free time. So if there's anything special y'all want to do while you're on this abandoned homestead, you're more than welcome to.
Well, I want to wander around the perimeter looking out for any more ruffians because, we didn't see the main guy, right? And the Indian got away, so Scroop is still on edge that we're being followed. So Scroop will do some looking out into the horizon, trying to see anything off.
All right, give us a notice roll. You notice that there's dirt, and it is very nice dirt.
Damn, I haven't seen this kind of dirt before.
Loco is going to practice his horse riding.
Very nice. They do say don't ride it too hard, as who knows when the next water source is out. But you're more than welcome to do a couple rolls if you want.
Couple rolls, like unskilled or.
Yes, because you don't have horse. Yes, unskilled. Nice. Let's try it one more time. Well, the first time, your first ride or first go about went pretty well. The second one, the horse gets pretty damn tired and bucks you off. It almost kicks you in the head, which we don't want that.
Nope, but every time I practice, I get a little better.
Damn right. And as you're doing that, somebody comes up and whispers to you, "Did you hear? There's somebody heard some like moaning inside of that house, but then it went away." And he takes off running.
One of the hands?
Yes.
I'll go find a couple of our cohorts and say they think that there's one of the hands heard something inside that house.
In the house?
Should we check it out?
Hearing this, group immediately thinks it's an ambush and is on board for checking it out. You think it's more of those ruffians, Loco, hiding in there, waiting to ambush us?
I don't know, but I don't want to have something come out in the middle of the night and scatter the herd. That would be really bad.
The boys, get them to bring their guns.
So do you go and grab the other two, or are you just the two of you going to? Because Abel Wong is currently doing something Chinamen do. I don't know.
He's got like dysentery or something.
Yeah.
You get the other two.
Yep.
I would imagine you'd probably go for Loco, thinking that Stumpy's just too old to be any use, but Stumpy over here, she says, "I'm coming too."
And I guess we try to get, people from the camp, but assumedly they don't like us enough to come help us with this.
Correct. You are correct. They have no interest in any ghosts. But by the way, before I forget, I know somebody said last time. The area you're in, the current fear level is 3. I think someone said that they had something to try and lower that.
Yep, I do. I can make a persuasion or performance roll to lower the local fear level, and I get a plus 2 to the roll.
Nice. How do you talk about it?
I tell him all about a time in the war when we were in a similar circumstance. We had the Yankees just to the north of us, and to the south of us a whole horde of ghosts. And I tell him the whole way we're walking, I'm boring him to death with this story, and they're so bored that they're not afraid anymore.
Nice. Yeah.
Why didn't I add my 2? Should have added 2 to that. Because I put it in the wrong damn.
Do it again.
I didn't. I put it in the target slot and not the modifier slot. Well, that means it's a 6.
True. Okay. Yeah. Okay. But you did not get a raise. So okay.
No raise. But if I successfully brought down the fear roll that level, then I get a conviction.
I think the conviction is on a... What was that? That was veteran. If you get a raise on it, then you do. You did not get a raise. If you look at Tale Teller, it's the very last line.
Yep. And get a raise on the persuasion performance roll. You're right. Yep.
All right, so the 4 of you are rechecking out this abandoned homestead. This is
maybe there's at worst there may be some containers so that we can get some extra water.
True.
Is there a lantern sitting nearby as well, like on our way, that I can just pinch, like that's sitting on some boxes or something,
You can give
take in with me.
You can give me a notice roll.
Alright.
You do not find one.
Okay, seeing that, I pulled the lantern out of my my loot
Uh-huh.
that I had the entire time, and
But
was
you-
just gonna pinch someone else's.
But you do see that there's this house and then there's a barn.
Where'd they say the moaning was, Loco?
The house.
I gesture at the house.
Well, that's the first stop then. Everyone locked and loaded.
If this house is a rockin', don't bother knocking.
I pull my Bowie knife as I step up to the door and I go all stealthy like. And I will try to open the door without making any noise.
What kind of roll are you going to make to try to do it with no noise?
Stealth roll.
Give us the stealth roll. So you very sneakily go to open this door, but the door does not open.
Barred on the inside.
It's locked.
Are there windows?
There are windows, and they are all shuttered.
Well, shuttered windows could still be opened. I will try to open one of the shuttered windows.
All right, you go to open a shuttered window, and you notice that they are also barred from inside.
Let's continue around the house and look for other forms of entry. Maybe there's a cellar.
So were they trying to keep something out or keep something in?
If
Well,
it's
if
barred
it's-
from the inside, probably
Yeah.
something out.
And as you
Is the
try to
is-
walk, go ahead.
is the door locked or is it like? Can we tell it's barred?
You can tell that it is barred from the inside.
Is there a possible way to? I've got thievery for lockpicking and opening things. Lockpicking, safe cracking, picking pockets, sleight of hand. setting and disabling traps and similar acts of misdirection, sabotage, subterfuge, and manipulation. Is there any way that I could use thievery to get this door unbarred?
You think that pretty much the only way really to open up this door is to like force it open.
That's not me.
Where's Susie when you need him?
Right?
Oh god, that's not Scoop. Scoop has a wood axe. Should we here's Johnny and then cut through the door?
Actually, Stumpy probably has a tool, even though he has no strength whatsoever.
You just blast it open with shotgun, can't you?
Well, actually, I probably wouldn't have any tools with me because all my stuff is always on Gertie. If I didn't bring Gertie, I didn't bring it.
How old does the door look? Is it pretty old?
It's a solid door. It's maybe 10 to 15 years old. It's like solid. It's
around
like
the property. What's that going?
I would say it's like solid wood. As Script, you walk around that property, you do not see any other forms of entry.
All right, crazy.
Is it a one-story house? Is there an upstairs?
It is a one-story house, and you figure probably 2 bedrooms.
Come down the chimney. Ooh,
Yeah, I
ooh,
ain't doing that, but I will after scouting around the exterior with Scroop to make sure there's no extra other possible ways to get in. I'll circle back around to that front door and I will try to break it down.
All right, give me a strength roll at -2.
Strength is my lowest.
Yeah,
Ooh.
Loco just barges his way inside.
Shoulders it open.
Coughing as you run in. You notice that it is coughing as it is very, very dusty in here. And fairly dark.
Aziz, light!
I light my lantern.
Alright, coming in here, the interior and the contents of the small 2-room house seem virtually untouched. There are several items of sentimental value and some monetary worth that remains, which include a small box of jewelry, loaded and unfired Evans old model sporter rifle, and $32.
What's in there? All that moaning.
And also, right quick, inside is covered by a layer of dust, and prior to the entry of you, unmarred by any tracks. More puzzlingly, there are 2 plates set on a small table in the main room, complete with the desiccated remains of a meal long uneaten.
This is weird. Scoop has the lantern in one hand and his pistol in the other. He is armed and ready to go.
So this is the main living room. I'm gonna check the bedroom.
What I mentioned with all the stuff that was throughout the entire house.
Oh, okay, that was the entire house.
Correct.
Anybody in there?
No one's in here.
What was all the noise about?
I can't tell. There seems to be nothing in there. There's plates of food that look like they've been left here, but this place was barred from the inside, right? And then Scoop's gonna like look around for any bodies.
What was the noise about?
More specifically, look for a cellar door in the floor under rugs and whatnot.
Like the cabinets.
Alright, give us a notice roll. Alright, we will have investigation. So, Scroop, you do not find any bodies. You also do not find any, Like you're kind of like stomping around that floor. It all sounds the same.
Interesting.
I want to shuffle some cards and cast a spell
Sus.
to detect detection. Detect or conceal arcana. Here it is. Put that in the chat. Only records which you own can be shared. How the hell did it...
I have it up.
Oh, okay.
So let's see. Detect Arcana allows the recipient the power to see and detect all supernatural persons, objects, or effects in sight for 5 rounds. Includes invisible enchantments and blah 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 blah. Okay.
I just roll it.
Oh, you know what? I forgot to do because it's been such a long couple weeks. I forgot to like fully read up on Deal with the Devil. Oh, you're not Deal with the Devil, are you?
No, I'm just trying to cast this spell.
But I'm pretty certain that you have to do a... Was it a smarts roll to cast it? Because you can't just... It just doesn't automatically get casted.
Alright, so I go to traits, smarts.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So...
What do I gotta...
Good. What's that?
What do I got to roll to cast it?
I think that was it, right? Unless, like, if somebody else knows better than I do. But I'm pretty sure.
Looked at the casting.
A 6 is a good.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's, anything over a 4 is a success.
And then do I got to roll the 12-sided die?
Oh, you gotta subtract your power points.
That was the wrong one.
That was the wrong one. Make sure you remove your power points too.
Yeah, I got to roll that one.
Not Stumpy. Doyle, not a 9.
And then that's 2 power points.
Alright, da, 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 da. Alright, so looking around, you do not notice anything that spell would include. No supernatural people, objects, or effects. No invisible people, no enchantments, no...
Ain't nobody in here!
No weird science devices, or so on.
Scroop will say aloud, "Ghosts that inhabits this property. Come out."
No answer.
Well, there's also the barn.
Alright. Hearing no answer, Scroop will set the lantern down, pull out his big gun, and then say, "If you don't answer me right now, Ghost, I'm going to start lighting off the place. I'm going to try and intimidate anything that's in here into revealing itself."
Give me that roll. No response. Whomever is in here listening to this, you would probably get a chuckle out of him trying to be intimidating.
Well, I guess they're in the barn. Like you said, the moaning was coming from the house, though, didn't you?
That's
Yeah.
That's what the guy said, yeah.
Maybe they got the house and the barn mixed up. The farmhands aren't the smartest. They probably live in the barn anyway, so they think it's the house.
And
Let's go
here
check
we
that.
are.
Check out the barn, boys.
Checking out the barn.
I
Right.
grabbed the lantern off the table, put away my rifle, pull out my pistol again.
Oh, you're not gonna light it up?
No, apparently with that intimidation roll, I don't even think Scroop was feeling it.
Alright, so you're going into the barn. The doors are open. It is filled with the usual tools and accoutrements of a small farm. It is empty of any animals, and all the stalls are closed and latched.
Well, that is definitely odd.
Stepping inside, does it look like, or like looking at the inside of the open doors, does it look like there's a way to like shut it with like a plank,
Yes.
bar it from the inside?
Yes.
Is there like a plank around?
Yes.
Okay. Script takes note of that. But Script will step in. Script is fearless. I say, hello? Anybody in here?
Give me a notice roll. So, from the stall in the very back, in the back darkest corner, you hear a little rustle.
I'll like point. I'll like look at the people with me, and I'll like point my gun at it, and like then put my gun over my mouth and like a shh, and then I'm gonna sneak over there. Well, I'm gonna put my lantern down with everyone, and I'm gonna sneak over there
Give us the stealth.
and try and get the jump on them.
All right. So as you're
Eat.
as you're sneaking over there, you kick that plank that you took note of, and you made a very loud noise in that barn, and that rustling in the corner stops.
Since he's given up our position, I will go over there and open the stall, see what's in there.
All right. I was gonna say, do you have dark vision? But as you open up that stall, you hear a loud meow.
Damn goat.
And as your eyes
Cat.
adjust, a little kitty cat comes running past you, carrying a rat.
Dang. Well,
Oh.
so much for crazy ghost. I will sheathe my blade and look around. Tell the group look around, see if there are any extra barrels we can carry water in.
If you're looking for barrels, give me a notice.
I will. Yeah, that sounds like a real good idea. So Script will look around with him.
Easy enough, local. You do find one. And Stumpy finds 2. And Doyle finds another one. So a total of 4 that are in good condition.
This will help alleviate the strain on the water. Let's get these back over to the wagons and
Get
Get
him to
him.
the filling station.
get them lashed up, get them filled.
All right. So that would pretty much take the rest of the day. And pretty much everyone's pretty tired, but Bill, being Bill, decides that he wants to push on at night to reduce the effect of the thirst on the animals. So he's gonna keep pushing. Yes.
Dag nabbit, Bill. We need a rest.
No, you can rest when you're dead.
Tired of eating this dirt behind these fucking cattle.
Well, once you ain't green no more, then you can certainly do something else.
If we go through the night, can we at least rest during the day?
Possibly. So as he's pushing news, I need another vigor roll from everybody.
Or the water?
Yeah, Vigor was going to catch up to me eventually.
I'll take that.
Stumpy
I think it's in.
Stumpy and Scroop. Stumpy. Oh, that was Scroop and one for Stumpy. Cool. And you see Abel just walking along like nothing's wrong because he feels great. All right. Dun, dun, dun. So as you are all walking, you're pretty thirsty. You're pretty damn tired. Everyone, give me a notice roll at -2.
Like
Hell's
an extra
wrong?
-2. Oh god.
Yeah, like an extra -2.
Oh. Wait, what kind of notice roll, if you don't mind me asking?
What's your ability?
I have Scout and Woodsman. And I think Scout erases -2 on a lot of notice rolls, especially regarding the encounter.
Let
encounter.
me look here. Yes. All right. So for you, it's a normal roll.
I think Woodsman gives me Woodsman doesn't give me any survival rolls. Okay. Delete that.
Cool. So Stumpy and Stumpy only. You spot a lone coyote shadowing the herd at a distance.
I tell whoever's near me, but kind of in what Stumpy thinks is a low voice, but Stumpy's voice being shrill and him being half deaf. Anyone within like 15 feet can hear at least that I see a coyote seems to be stalking us, which is weird because I only see one. So I imagine that encompasses all of our group at least.
Yeah, it just depends on if anyone wants to do anything about it or not.
How far is it?
Stumpy, you would think that if it wanted to catch up, it could be there maybe a minute and a half.
Is it in good rifle range?
It
Is
is.
it within 80?
It's a good minute and a half run, so I would say maybe 200 feet. No, wait, no, that's not a minute and a half. That's probably a quarter mile.
Oh,
I
quarter
don't
mile.
think
Wow.
rifles at that long range in this.
Yeah, that's 1,200 feet. I say, I think it's stalking us. I think it's a little bit out of rifle range unless one of y'all's a real crack shot.
Coyotes don't normally hunt alone. They hunt in a pack.
And they don't usually go after prey as big as us.
How skinny is it? Does it look like it's like a reject?
Stumpy, it looks like it is very well fed.
It looks fat, and it's big enough that I almost mistook it for a wolf.
Oh, that's weird. Let's keep an eye on it. If it comes within 80 feet of us, I'll take a shot at it.
Can I do like a Stumpy squint eye kind of? Oh, wait a second. Is there anything like binoculars in this game? Because if there is, I probably took them. Look at my stuff. I'm sure there's not binoculars, but you know what I mean.
Let's see, I'm
Like
looking at
like maybe a pirate spyglass.
you do not have anything.
I don't have anything. But just getting squinty eyed. Can I look? Does it look Other than size, from here, can I tell if it looks unusual? Like, is this some Weird West mutant coyote, or have two heads or four eyes or something like that?
Give me an occult roll.
And a cult roll. That's cool. I happen to be thinking good of that. I'll do it. Cool. I'm not bad at it.
So as you're looking at it, you sense that even though it's dark out, it's kind of giving off like a sheen, like it's kind of shiny, if that makes sense.
I know there's moonlight out, fellas, but I'm rubbing my eyes. I swear that there coyote's kind of glowy.
Well, that's not normal.
I have a long rifle, but I am not the best shot. Well, I'm not a terrible shot, but if any of you guys have like big dice on that, one of you should be tracking it. Tracking the coyote, keep an eye on it. If not, I can do that. But I'm only a 6.
Didn't we have someone who had buffs to tracking and stuff like that?
Tracking, yeah, I'm talking about someone with a long rifle being ready to shoot it if it starts to come at us. I'm only a
Scroop
D6
is
with
ready
a
to
rifle.
shoot it if it comes at us. If he loses track of it, just point him in the direction again.
Fair enough.
Because, yeah, Scroop has an edge that lets him shoot from the back of a horse with no penalty.
So
And,
Stumpy, give me a notice roll again, because as you guys are kind of like moving on a little bit. So as you go back to look to see if that thing is still following you, you don't see it anymore.
It's gone. I think it might be just over the horizon. I can't see it no more, fellers, but I'll keep looking.
All right.
What? And I'll also try to settle on a single voice by the end of the night.
It's all right. Nothing wrong with that. Maybe he just has emphysema or something,
Oh, I'm sure he does.
or as he's riding, he might hit a down below the belts the wrong way, and his voice gets pitchier.
I'm sure he's had bronchitis since '62.
Yeah. Okay.
You get old timers and forget he's actually British and speak with a British accent for the remainder of the game.
But at least I ain't got the consumption. Old Doc Holliday, boy. Phew. He went quick when he went.
All right. So the next day, we'll do this again. Let me get rid of these, except for Screw, because he has 2. So the next night, during the day, y'all find a decent enough place to rest out of the sun. And he says, as soon as it gets dark out, we're taking off again. So we're heading off again. It's about midnight. It's say half a moon. Let's do another notice roll, -2, except for Stumpy.
I'll let him know as well about the coyote following us, and to have extra people on lookout or something like that. Not that he'll listen to us.
Fair enough.
Whatever it is, Stumpy sees it. He sees how bad it's sweating, too. Oh, so does someone else.
So Stumpy and Doyle, you both notice the same coyote a little bit closer this time, and to your right. Slowly following.
We fellas, do we want to maybe break off a few of us and switch who's stalking who on this thing?
If there's a pack, if we split up, maybe they'll take the chance to jump us. This seems to be in it for the long haul. It's quite fat, as Stumpy was saying.
This is pretty wide open terrain, right? It's just a wide expanse.
Correct.
And is it far enough from the horizon that like any pack would be nowhere near it?
So if you were to set a candle out right now, somebody a mile away would be able to see it.
Okay. If it's got a pack, if its pack it's lagging way behind.
Shall we yes follow it?
What's Bill want to do about it? Hey, Bill,
Huh?
you got a coyote following your herd here.
Man, we ain't seen no coyote out here. Y'all are smoking that funny stuff again.
You got a big ass glowing coyote with that's big as a wolf almost.
And if it gets close enough, we'll kill it. We'll skin it
Wait,
and we'll eat it.
We defended the camp from
I'm
those
looking at it.
ruffians that were coming for us, and you don't even believe us that there's a coyote? Why?
Well, there's no
We
saying.
saved all of your lives and the lives of all the cattle.
If you're saying there's only one coyote, there ain't no reason for us to waste any ammunition or resources to hunt it down. We'll just wait till it gets closer.
But it's
I
a
ain't eating no
weird coyote.
nasty ass coyote.
Man, y'all are smoking that funny stuff again.
I'll say it's a weird coyote, and I'll tap my nose.
Well, maybe that goat smokes that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Abel.
Well,
But we haven't seen him in a couple days.
if you're so insistent, you're more than welcome to go chase it down, but if you get left behind, you get left behind.
I think we stay with the herd. And just keep an eye on it.
Left behind. Get left behind. Get left behind. Ain't no gratitude. We break our backs for this fella and ain't got no gratitude. Sometimes telling some people just don't know nothing about no gratitude.
And by the way, where's this coyote at anyways?
He's an asshole.
I look back over where I last saw it. Do I still see it?
You do not.
Well, it was right there. I'm telling you, it was right that there yonder.
Uh-huh. And my name is Pinkerton.
Dang, nabbit, Bill. You either thinking I'm crazy or a liar. You better at least be thinking I'm crazy.
I ain't calling you no liar, so you must be a little crazy. It's all right. We're all a little crazy in the head.
All right, we told you, Bill. That goddamn coyote come up and eat one of your little calves, and that shit is on you.
Well, then I guess you must pull extra duty tonight. Make sure it don't happen.
What? God,
And he rides off.
Nothing wrong being crazy. If we had a couple more crazy folk at Appomattox, we'd have beat them Yankees.
Did he say we could go look for it?
Yeah, but if you get left behind, you get left behind.
I ain't worried about one coyote.
You ain't seen this coyote. Oh, wait, you did.
You did.
I'm worried about the coyote if you say it's fat on its own and glowing.
Yeah,
That's
it's
not
true,
normal.
It's that glowing part that really bothers me.
That's not normal. I can't say I've seen many coyotes in my time at sea, but that doesn't sound normal.
Well, ever since I made my way out west, I seen me plenty of coyote. And I tells you, I ain't never seen one glows before.
Maybe he ate a lot of them lightning bugs.
Good
He
point.
rolled around in a nest of them.
Let's just stay on
Think
watch.
I'm crazy.
but I'm just gonna stay on watch.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep an eye out.
All right, if you're staying on watch, give us another notice roll, -2, except for Stumpy.
Stumpy's all annoyed and grumbling that everyone thinks he's crazy.
Screw. Oh, I'm so thirsty. I need water. I'm not used to being out here with no water.
Oh, no one's seeing anything for the rest of the night. So the rest of the night passes by uneventfully. Once again, you're able to find a good enough place to rest during the day.
Wait, what's that little red dot
What red dot?
in the chat by my roll?
Trait.
Or like
The
the
trait
roll?
roll.
Your
The
trait
second
roll.
person.
Yeah, your trait roll was a nat one.
Oh, okay. It's not indicated. It wasn't a critical fail or anything.
No.
Oh, actually, can I spend a penny on that notice roll?
Sure.
I think I will. I don't know what that was because that wasn't the right kind of roll.
That was a fighting roll.
See, the right kind of roll, maybe. That trait roll was a natural one again. I guess it was determined to fail.
So you saw, you think you get a glimpse of this coyote again as it like kind of looks at you right in the eyes, and then you blink and it's gone.
All right. I cannot believe that I wasted a 9 fighting on a misroll. Anyway, fellas, I think I saw it for just a second. I swear, this thing blends into the mist of the hate coming off the desert by the horizon.
Horizon. So yeah, the next day, same thing, passes by uneventfully. We're back at hoping it again at night. Once again, if you want to do some notice rolls, do it again.
At -2.
Yes, at -2. Wow. So everybody except for Loco notices this coyote once again, except to your left, and it's a little bit closer.
One of these times, it's going to be close enough that Bill will finally get out of his butt and see it.
Gonna like aim my rifle at it. I'm not gonna take a shot, but I'm gonna try and scare it. Like, see how smart it is if it gets, antsy for me aiming a gun at it.
Alright, do... Let me look, see what you have. Do a smarts roll.
Oh god, alright.
So, as you aim your gun at it, you see it look you dead in the eyes, and you see it start walking closer and closer. Almost as if it's daring you to take a shot at him.
Yeah, he's lighting up, but no voice.
If I wasn't so fatigued, I would take the long shot.
fatigue.
Oh, still can't hear you.
I think the fatigue.
Wonder if he can even
See.
hear us. Let me see if he's on stream.
Hello? Test?
There you
Dude,
go.
I don't get it. Like, what? Like, I don't do anything, and the microphone just cuts out. I don't know. What was the last thing you heard me say?
We killed the coyote.
No, you didn't.
Oh,
I don't know, but I was saying that if it comes within 100 yards, I was going to take a shot. No, we
yeah,
didn't.
he was aiming at him
All right,
and
cool.
started walking towards us.
All right, so yeah, over the next couple hours, as you're all are traveling, the coyote is following you, but keeping the exact same distance.
He stopped walking towards us when he was pointing the rifle at him.
Oh, he kept the same. Like, say you move a mile down, he's going to go a mile with you, but still stay at 600 feet. Like, he's not getting any. It's not getting any closer, but it's also keeping pace.
I'm telling you, there's something off with that coyote. That's the look in its eyes.
Well.
Too smart.
As long as he stays away, we be okay.
If he's following us, I don't think anything's good gonna come of it.
Ain't nothing we can do about it if he's that far away. Just keep on going.
Loco, surely you know a lot about coyotes.
Yeah, the engine. What you know about the coyote there, engine? How many glowing coyotes have you seen in your
Yes.
day?
Is there any stories of glowing coyotes that you know of?
I haven't seen a coyote yet. Even though y'all say there's glowing coyote out there, I ain't seen a glowing coyote. But
Oh,
if there were a glowing coyote out there, there would be other glowing coyotes because they hunt in packs.
Can we make occult rolls to see if any of us know anything about any like history of a coyote or creatures that look like this thing?
Sure.
Oh, yes.
Oh, it's almost a 6. Oh, someone got a 6.
I don't have an occult.
Do it unskilled.
I got common knowledge.
Well, plus I think common knowledge is specifically about the area kind of stuff. Or I guess it's maybe history of the area.
Group is far into the occult. Look at that, a 9.
Damn, Mike went out again.
And Gorgio, put them goats of yours outside. Tell them to stop chewing on your mic cord.
Oh, did it go out again? What the hell?
Yeah, that's why you haven't had me said it in chat.
We'll have to GM ourselves. So, Scroop, you know everything there is to know about the coyote, including its weaknesses.
Wait,
The
I
sailor.
lay down in the grass and wait for it to come closer, and I shoot it in its weak point.
And it dies.
Damn.
Party lives happily ever after.
Hello.
I ain't eating no damn coyote meat either.
Hello.
Her gets to Chicago.
Yeah, there you are.
Hey!
God, dude, I haven't had this many issues with this mic in like forever. Yeah, no, it's not a common knowledge. It's unskilled if you don't have a gold.
I'll do unskilled then.
Ooh, see, all you need to do is explode a couple times.
Cool.
Like that.
So local, everybody, yeah, except for Stumpy for some bloody reason. No, you've heard of skin changers.
One of them druid type things.
It's a skinwalker.
Fucking what?
They're
It's
evil.
it's a skinwalker. It's a Indian medicine man type that puts the skin of an animal on and becomes an animal.
Now-
Interesting.
What the hell would you want to do that for?
Well, if it is stalking us, it's stalking us, and that's what it's doing. It's either hunting us or it's hunting the cattle.
Is that what you Indians do with the scalpers? You scalp somebody, you put the scalp on, you become a white man?
I just look at him.
Back where I was from, we called them deceivers.
So you're saying that's an engine following us?
I'm
Maybe it's-
saying
Maybe it's
that
that
is-
crazy engine.
it might be that crazy Comanche Indian. Maybe.
Do we know if this is a specifically, Native American thing?
You
Do we
have
think anyone could be a skinwalker?
only heard of Native Americans doing it.
And Loco, you're the only one that hasn't seen it.
Sus.
Have we seen Loco and the coyote at the same time? Huh?
I don't know. Yeah, he's
I
been
don't.
there.
I don't know. Have you?
Maybe, maybe not. Sus.
I think the answer is he was standing next to us multiple times.
Yeah.
Scripture's gonna come.
If these skinwalkers is always engines, could this be that big engine that was hanging out with Bartholomew?
The one that got away from us? And that we couldn't find?
Yes. Maybe. Either way, we need to let Sutter know.
He didn't
He ain't
believe us
gonna
when we said a
believe us.
regular coyote, let alone when we told him it was a skinwalker. Maybe he will believe us. We should go talk to
Well,
him.
either he believes us or he don't. If he don't, we'll deal with it.
He won't believe it. We're gonna have to deal with this ourselves.
But that critter isn't going to come while we're watching it. So let's just keep a lookout.
What if instead of saying a coyote's following us, we said we saw someone following us, and that we didn't get a good idea what they look like, but we could see them shadowing us from a far distance. Maybe he'll believe that more than he'll believe skinwalkers following us.
My question is, why didn't Bill know about skinwalkers if we said there was a glowing coyote?
He knows about the big spiders, but not the glowing coyotes. Oh, it's not.
Those big spiders is probably a regular rancher problem these days. Glowing coyotes probably ain't. He knows
Nothing
the
normal
business.
about big spiders like that.
Maybe not where you're from on the ocean, but here in the West, we got big spiders everywhere.
Well, the only thing more dangerous than those big spiders are the white man's medicine.
What about firewater?
Just pouring a little gas on the fire.
So as you are sitting there talking, Abby comes riding up and, what the hell y'all doing back here bickering about now?
We're being followed.
By what?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Oh, is this your glowing coyote again?
Not a coyote, it's a skinwalker.
Right. And where is this skinwalker at, you say?
Well, ride back here with us tonight and eat some of the cattle dust with us, and we will point it out.
And you gotta be on the lookout. It's hard to notice. It's keeping its distance.
And where exactly is it?
It wasn't in that direction before, but as you can see, it's not in view right now.
Right.
And there is a chance it's that Comanche.
Right. Okay.
Yes.
Maybe y'all need to lay off that whiskey.
You think they give us whiskey back here? We barely have water.
Well, you could raise the dead, my friend, with the smell coming off of you. But everybody else, especially him, as she points at Stumpy, just look at him. He has to be drunk already. And she's like, well, if you see this skinwalker again, let me know. And she rides off.
Bitch, Scrooge says under his breath as she leaves.
It is Stumpy. You are muted, by the way, if you're trying to say anything. And, alright. So that's that for that day.
Man, I was talking while muted.
Yeah. Are you going to try and spot it again tonight, or are you just going to keep going?
I'll take a peek.
Yeah.
No, we gotta keep watching.
Alright.
Yeah.
Do those rolls again.
At -2.
At -2.
Okay.
Ooh, someone almost had a crit fail.
Almost.
So
Where's this fucking coyote?
Scroop and Stumpy, you notice this coyote is about 300 feet away from you, judging by the wind.
Is there any, like, with, that good roll, is there any, like, extra details on it that I can notice? Does it have any, like, markings on it? Or is it the exact same, like, pattern it's been the entire time? Or has it, like, slightly changed what type of coyote it's been?
You notice that it seems to kind of blend in, like, almost like, how like chameleons can kind of, or camouflage themselves? Kind of doing like that, and you see that its eyes are like, it's a very intelligent creature, like that a normal coyote.
Is it looking at me?
It is.
I will mouth the word skinwalker while, like, looking dead at it and, like,
And
raise an eye.
it gives it, like, it blinks at you as it keeps coming.
I'll say, that's definitely not a normal coyote. The reason it's been so hard to spot is because it's slightly blending into the terrain.
Poor Loco has no idea what you're talking about.
Loco, I wish you could see it, man. It seems right up your alley. Seem to react when I mouth the word skinwalker, though. I'm just making sure it knows that we know, so it stays back. Doesn't get too comfortable.
And this time, Luke comes riding up, who is the foreman. What the hell y'all jabbering about again? I keep hearing y'all talking this nonsense. Skinwalker.
When he rides up, I don't take my eyes off the coyote.
Okay. What are you talking, man? What are you on? Is your stench getting everyone high?
Look in that direction.
And you
really look.
You see him pull out these big ass binoculars, and he looks in your direction. And Scroop and Stumpy, give me another notice roll.
Again, -2.
Yes. So Stumpy, as he's pulling out these binoculars and look, you see this big ass falcon take off into the air. As Luke says, I ain't see no coyote, but I see this big ass falcon taking off.
It's a falcon now. That's it. Can't you see that it's kind of glowy? That ain't just the moonlight, you darn fool.
Hey, watch what you're saying. I ain't saying it's nothing weird, but y'all said a coyote. That's a falcon.
We said a
They all said-
skinwalker. A skinwalker can be all kind of thing, darn it.
Right. Well,
Is it a glowing falcon?
it's a going. As it's flying away.
Didn't Abel mention a bird flying away from the zombie encounter?
He did.
And then we lost track of the Indian.
Which one?
I saw the
Yes.
naked not elf.
Comanche.
The naked night elf. Yes, you lost sight of that elf, the naked night elf.
And that's a crazy Chinaman.
I think that must be Tassar. That's how he got away from us last time.
Well, regardless, tomorrow we're going to be hitting the Pecos River and we're going to be crossing it, so be ready.
Group's eyes like drop when he says crossing the river.
It's time to get a bath. And Luke comes up and he says, "Which one of you is the most he scratches his head, useful?"
At
Right? Useful for what?
Making sure he gets a bath.
Oh, that wouldn't be me. I couldn't
I'm
hold him
not
down.
having no bath.
You're having a bath, or you'll be right in the dirt the rest of this drive. You stink.
Oh, you're gonna make me ride in the dirt anyway the rest of this drive.
He doesn't deny it.
How long have we been on the trail now?
You have been on the trail for about 30 days. Oh, not 30
We've
days.
been on the-
29 days.
We've been on the trail for pretty near a month. Rest of us is caught up to him pretty darn good.
If you wash me now, you'll just have to wash me again later. There's no point.
We'll wash it again when we get to the next river.
It's not that easy. You're gonna sneak me back here anyway. At least let me stay like this. If you wash me, you gotta take me up the front somewhere.
Nah, if you get too clean, then you're gonna, and you go up front, then you're gonna scare up the cattle because you'll be smelling like soap. You do know what soap is, right?
Yes, I took it from many a merchant ships in my day.
You really do need a bath, Scoop.
Didn't taste very good.
You wash with it. Just don't drop the bar. Who's gonna be? Who can I rely on to make sure he gets a wash?
Probably the Chinaman.
Well, I got a gold coin then for that Chinaman. Make sure he gets a wash as he's riding off. Poor Scroop.
Heard that Chinaman pretty good at dry cleaning them clothes he's wearing, too.
Dry cleaning the clothes. Oh yeah, he's always nice, so nice and clean. Where it is? Alright, so pointer, share.
Well, I think at this point, a dust bath is better than nothing.
A dust bath is better than nothing.
Yeah, dust bath.
Fair enough.
Works for horses and cows. Works for people too.
You're not wrong. Alright, so the next day, even before you get to it, you can smell the water. Like, it just smells so refreshing. These boys are thirsty. So as you get there, it's actually pretty easy to get them across. Like the water is pretty shallow, so it only kind of goes up to the horses, like their calf. Y'all will be able to stand on the water or the bottom as you're walking across. And the cattle don't balk. And Abel, as you guys are about ready to cross, Abel comes up to Scroop, and he's holding a bar of soap, and he's just staring at Scroop.
Listen, Abel, you need to get at least someone else over here, because you gotta hold me. If you're gonna put me under the water, the things they'll try and take me. You gotta make sure they don't take me.
Boss man said you need a bath. Oh, you need a bath, yeah? No, that's God.
Oh yeah, you need bath.
You need a bath? Oh, so you need a bath, sir.
Sledging.
Switching.
You need
Fine,
bath.
fine,
Sucker.
but we do it standing and on the edge of the thing. Just use a bucket of water.
You need bath, cocksucker.
You stand in water, we bathe you, we scrub you with soap. You get
No, I stand on the shore, and you bathe me on the shore.
no clothes.
Couple more minutes. Couple more seconds. It's almost done. It's counting down.
No clothes. Bath.
Oh, god damn.
On the
Nobody
shore.
wants to see him naked.
On the shore.
He's gonna get in there and turn that water black. All the dirt and grime. You clean beard.
I'll help you clean myself if we do it on the shore.
But you go cross water anyway, so you bathe in the water.
No, I cross water quickly. I don't stand in water a long time, Abel.
But there is nothing in the water to drag you down, sir.
You don't know, Abel. You haven't seen what I've seen.
See, look! And he stands in the water and just kind of like flops around.
Did I say it was gonna drag you down, Abel? No, it'll drag me down.
And Abel looks at the rest of the party. You help hold him down, we bring him in water. Scroop need bath.
I ain't fought in a war for 11 years just to help you Yankee types force people to live the way they don't want them done.
But he stink. He need bath.
We all stink. We all stink. It's been a month.
I know stink. I smell like rose.
You smell like stink.
I smell like rose. You wash, you smell like rose also. Maybe Abby give special favor.
Drew might just be a pirate, but Chinaman, you best stop being uppity with a white man over here, or we're gonna sell you the next railroad we come across.
You no sell me to railroad, I sell you to railroad. Old man. Oh wait, nobody wants you because you have one leg. Ha ha ha.
I got 2 legs, just the one don't work all that darn well.
You know,
I ain't
Well-
a pirate.
can catch me. I am faster than you.
While they're a bit distracted, I start like wiping myself down on the shore.
Poor Scroop. Alright, so are you going to willingly take a bath on the shore?
On the shore, yeah, sure. Like if I'm just, a wet cloth and a bucket, he's rubbing me with soap. I'll do it on the shore.
And then he accidentally pushes you in. No, he wouldn't do it. Alright, cool. So you bathe, get bathed. As you are crossing, everyone do a notice roll. Just a regular one.
As for crossing the river,
Yes. I know you're
does
kind
my
of.
can't swim hindrance come in?
You are able to walk across it. Like you don't have to swim.
I would probably say I won't even make a notice roll. Scroop would be too concerned crossing the river to look anywhere else.
Okay. Cool. So as you are crossing the river, you hear. You kind of like step on something squishy. And as you do so, a bunch of snakes pop out all around you. And let's take a break. I gotta pee. Let's take 10.
Oh god.
What you say? Yeah, you're so scared about the shit. Now here it is. All right, stream. We'll be back in like 10 minutes. So if you go away, please come back, and we'll see you shortly. I need to do this. I need to hit that button. This button. Let's see, 1937. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, cool. We'll see you in a few. Alright, we're back. And we're about to get into a fight. Let's go. Right off the bat. Hang on. No. Why doesn't that? It's weird. Alright, there we go. Loco.
All right.
Apology stream, but I'm eating orange,
nice.
so you get to hear. You get to hear me eat
Whip out my
oranges.
knife and jump down, and I'm gonna try and slice up this mess of snakes just north of old Scroop the pirate here, swarm number 1.
Yeah, I picture the swarm of snakes here, kind of like the compies in Jurassic Park.
All right, and I will end my. I got to go first, right?
You did.
I did. First strike, free fighting attack. Nope, that's only if I move into reach. So yeah, pass my turn.
Alright, the snake is not shaking anymore as he's is going to try and swarm around not to Sar, Loco.
The fucking snakes have 12 spirit. That's crazy.
This one's going to attempt to eat Scroop. You just cleaned their balls for him. Now they're going to try and eat you. Yes. Of course, the snakes are being snakes, so they can't hit shit. Stumpy.
Alright, I guess I assume our guns are no good in the water. So
You
I will
assume correctly.
I will knife this swarm of snakes.
Oh yeah. Oh god damn. Let's try and soak that.
Holy fuck.
Aha! Aha!
Holy fuck.
Nice. So you hit him, you did some wounds, and this said nope, and soaked all of it. Wow. It's actually pretty impressive.
Holy crap, they got D10s for vigor?
Yes, they do.
Oh, I guess that's all I got. I won't take to say this, but, well, not worried about it.
Was you thinking about running away?
No, I'm just saying that for something like a river crossing, it's not like when we've gone out before. We're with the whole drive, and we're doing a river crossing. I would think Gertie would be with me right now.
Gertie is your horse.
My mule.
Does it have
So much
combat?
part of Stumpy is part. No, it would
Oh.
it would just be in jeopardy. But
Oh, I mean, yeah, like something like that with like animals and stuff, but they don't really have like combat prowess. I usually just like, yeah, they're there, but they're not going to get eaten.
Well, and also with Gertie, like because of my strength, outside of the bare minimum that Stumpy carries, if I want to switch any kind of equipment, it's on Gertie. It's not on Stumpy.
Oh, a raid! Thank you, raiders.
I get encumbered if I just grab my rifle while I still have my holster.
Welcome. We are playing. We're playing some Deadlands, and we are in a
wait,
combat.
So guns? I can't use a gun?
And they are fighting some snakes. You have a black powder rifle, correct?
Yeah, but like we're not. This is only like what, waist deep at most, right?
Yeah, but
I was gonna say I have a shotgun barrel on it, and you know I know shooting into water with a regular gun might not be so good, but pointing a shotgun in a direction of blasting.
do -1. Thank you, raiders. Welcome. Yes.
-1. Okay.
Sorry, we're in the middle of a combat. I'm eating oranges. How was
Let's
y'all's
see if
game? Were you
Automatic
playing?
applies it. I think shotguns have like a +2
You're
for
playing-
close range. We'll see if that
You're playing,
applies. But yes, he's gonna let off the shotgun barrel on his rifle.
I think y'all were playing Pathfinder, right? I think I saw that. That's a hit. That's a big hit.
Oh, I didn't add the +2, but it doesn't matter anyway. Alright, shotgun blast time.
And let's see. Thank you. And it looks like they want to eat you some more. There's your mule, by the way.
Group makes a break for the shore.
He would.
Oh god.
Yeah, y'all are playing
He won't
Pathfinder,
run
correct?
all the way away. He's you know, he feels for his team, so he turns around and ready to like keep fighting.
Doyle.
All right. Let me see. Doyle got here. What's a medium blast template?
So right click,
Oh yeah, that's right.
pointers, second from the bottom.
Medium blast. How come it didn't show up?
And then drag, left click drag once you click that.
What the hell? Right click, pointers, draw medium blast.
And then left click somewhere on the map and drag.
Oh, you gotta. That's right. You gotta put it on there. God damn it! Do it this way.
User error. ID 10T error.
Draw medium blast. Click on the map. It's not drawing it. Damn it!
Just drag on the map. Click and drag on the map like you're doing like an area.
Ah, there we go. And then I
Okay.
can't move it.
You gotta hover on like the outside. It should show something up in the middle.
Oh, there. So the thing shows up in the middle, hovering on the outside. It's moving the map. Come on, damn it.
Oh, go into the middle now.
It's dragging the map.
Shouldn't drag the map. Go to the square that's in that lights up in the middle. That white square
There it is.
between the two. Yeah. there
Now
you
it
go.
moves. So he wants to get these 4 here. These 4 snakes.
Okay.
And use confusion.
Oh, good thing I got out of there.
All right. First, you need
Right.
to make that smarts roll.
I could have done the selective and disregarded you. Alright, smarts roll. So why did I put a D12 for... If I
Good.
could keep using
So,
smarts?
so smarts is to cast. You're casting the spell, right?
Right.
And then the D12 is you're casting it onto them. So like the smarts is making sure that you're actually able to cast it because you might mess it up and roll a 1.
All right.
Cool. All right. So now target all those boys.
Now I roll a 12.
Roll a D12.
The spell casting.
I think that's you roll a D12 on them, right? Yeah, it says.
Yeah.
So wait,
I
why
clicked
did it
this.
roll? Hang on.
Oh wait. No, I clicked the wrong thing. I gotta go back to powers. Click this D12. Same thing.
Oh, wait, there. Let's see. Let me see. Okay. Oh, cool. So I can actually roll it onto them. Alright, so they, that one we're rolling. That one failed. So that's distracted. And, oh, you target yourself. Wait, what? Oh, hang on.
So I choose one of these effects, right? Distracted, vulnerable, distracted and vulnerable.
I think that works. I think. Let's see. Distracted. So distracted, making them either distracted or vulnerable. So yeah, one or the other, but it looks like it just automatically put them as distracted.
Confusion. Raise. What is that?
That's if you
and
hit.
vulnerable.
That's it if you get a raise, but you did not get a raise on that.
Okay.
The raise is if your die explodes, right?
All right. So, did you put it on them?
Yes, the ones that failed should have it on it. Yeah, and that lasts for what? 1 round
It says 1 turn.
or 1 turn? Yeah. Okay. Cool.
I guess that's the end of my turn then. That was how much? That was 1 power point.
Ooh, and Stumpy got a Joker.
Whew. Everyone, the bends are on me.
Hell yeah.
I guess I'll try stabbing one of these suckers again. Don't really have any other tricks up my sleeve.
Nice. Okay. Cool. See, we're still learning how to do this totally. It's been a while. We'll figure it out together.
Exploding. Much of exploding.
Yeah. Don't do it. So we is shaking. You shook it. It is
Yep,
shooken.
And
There's my other orange.
might back off a little bit as well. Well, really guiding Gertie back out of the water.
She does not want to be in the water.
Out them darn snakes. And that is that.
Alright. Remind me how multi-attack works. I can like attack twice if I take a -2 to both, right?
I believe so. Is that correct?
For every action you choose to do in a round, you get a cumulative -2 to all the actions. So
Yeah.
you have to,
So if
you
I
have to
just do
declare
2,
everything
it's
you want to do up
-3.
front.
If
Yep,
I
you
do
wanna
3,
take-
it's -4. Do I have to declare who I'm shooting with both my shots, or just that I'm shooting twice?
Just how many actions you're going to do.
Alright, yeah, I'm doing 2. I'm taking 2 shots.
You don't even have to say you're taking that. All the actions are going to be shooting.
Yeah, just like I'm taking
Okay.
two actions. Okay. Oh shit! Nope. Don't drop.
Miss. Hit.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, that boy's dead.
I told you they were in the water now coming for me. That one got what it deserved. Hold strong, lads. And I'll like walk over and defend next to Stumpy, but not get any closer to the water with him.
Alright, the snake is going to slither over to Scroop.
Ah,
What bites your ankle? It shakes you.
well,
Right. Or do you want to roll Benny to not be shaken?
can't you just spend a Benny to not be shaken?
Yeah,
Yeah, I would do that. How do I do that?
like that. Oh, you tried to wait. I thought you.
No, because I wasn't trying to soak it. I was just trying. I
Right,
think you
trying to
just spend a Benny.
Right, let's do that. All right, cool. All right, the snack is also going to. Oh, it is distracted, so it does this, and it bites. It should do it automatically.
There's great why these snakes all hate you so much.
I thought they're in the water. Things in the water. Oh god.
Oh
I
man!
will spend a Benny and try and soak it.
All right.
How's There's a button I can press, right?
Oh yeah, you can. I'm sorry. So you soaked it. And that boy is no longer shaken. It is also slithers up to you. It's going to slither there. It's too moist to get you. Loco.
Oh god. Help me let go. They're coming for me.
I am gonna hop out of the water here and go after this bundle of snakes with my bowie knife. Now I have that first strike feat, so I moved into range. And gives me a free fighting attack against a foe. There'll be two knife attacks on this bastard.
Hang on. Oh, wait, no. What the fuck?
Good lord. Okay, pass my turn.
All right, Texas Dolly's gonna move over to here. Cast Bolt at Snake Swarm 3. with damage +2 to my powers, so it'll be 3 powers. You said I gotta roll
Your spell casting.
smarts. You said smarts first, right?
No, it's just your spell casting. Spell casting is your smart. Spell casting is your smarts.
Oh, that's what I thought. Okay, so just go back to the powers. Bolt.
Well, you can't. You got to make sure you can cast it first.
What do you mean?
So go back to your traits.
Right.
Roll the spell casting.
It's the same thing.
No, that is that one you just rolled is targeting them.
Okay, spell casting.
All right, so now you went back, you hit it with the raise, so now roll some damage.
Damage, the bolt causes 3d6, 4d6 with a raise. So how do I make it 4d6?
Just dragging extra left click or right click on the mouse.
Okay, here we go. 2, 3, 4. 4d6. Nice.
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to soak that. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to
moves.
soak that. So, like, what happens when you shoot the snack?
Well, just like cards, like flicking cards, like laser beam cards. You know.
It just cuts it into many
It
pieces.
cuts them all up into pieces.
That cost me 3 points. All right. Like mystical cards flipping through the air.
All right, Gambit. Aw.
Alright, Scruple, step back. Take a shot at the snake swarm.
Yeah, I'll try to soak that. Alright.
And then, since actually they seem to be targeting me, I'll kind of like walk away. And I'll say, I'll lead them this way, you guys attack them while they're going for me.
Well, Doyle will do the same thing. So I gotta go to traits, roll spellcasting.
It does not go off, but still cast the PowerPoint.
Alright. 5. So that's the end of his turn.
All right. My rifle is in a rifle boot on Gertie. So does that count as a draw, or would that be an action to pull it out since it's not on me? It's a
Higher,
holster, but it's not on me.
high or low?
High.
What'd you say?
High.
It is a free action to pull it out.
All right. I'm gonna take 2 actions. Have a shotgun. Shoot at the one right in front of me first.
Nice damage. And you killed it.
All right. And then with my second shot, I'm gonna shoot the other one.
Hit the boy. Maybe it's a girl. I don't judge. Fuck it. One wound and it is shaken. Oh wait, no, he killed that one too. No, you killed my snakes.
Darn snakes. Shotguns is how you take out a snake, or especially a swarm. Just blast all their little fucking heads off.
Oh, you killed my snakes. And as you kill the snakes, Luke comes running back. What the hell y'all doing? Still? Oh, you're still taking a bath. All right, all right.
Taking a bath. We're bending our. Damn it!
Trying to catch Scroop over there. I see him running around over there. He's not wanting to take a bath. Boy, get in there and take a damn bath.
You come smell me. I already took a bath. There's things in the water.
Well, you're going to have to get across this water anyways.
Yeah, you should have run to the other side.
We were a step in when that happened.
Uh-huh. Well, good job. Let's get going.
Scroop wants to collect some of the snakes.
Oh, I did see that, though. Yeah, I saw that on Fantasy Grounds.
And make boots.
Or Fantasy Grounds. On Facebook. I did 3 or 2 of them, I think, so far. What, you
Are
trying
we
to
still
keep
on water rations?
They filled after they get all the cows across, they're gonna fill up the jugs and all the everything up, so it'll be good.
Okay. Alright.
Would that,
Well, yeah, I'll take snakes with me.
yeah, would that be a? It's a survival role to skin them well enough to make use of their skins, right?
Correct, and let's do it at the -1 since you were blasting them with shotguns.
Fair enough, but I got a +2 on that kind of roll, so I'll make it just a +1.
Mm-hmm. Gotta hinder you somehow.
I'm only good at 2 things. I'm just pretty good at those 2 things.
Well, there is one that's just nice and sliced up, you know?
And high or low?
I'll go low this time since that's what I normally get.
All right,
Nice.
you're able to get 4 snakes.
Looks like we'll be eating good tonight, lads.
And I'm gonna have me a new pair of boots.
Snake, it's a delicacy on the islands.
All right. So, as we're continuing on this track, we fast forward a little bit. Now, Stumpy, you're new to me as a DM, but the rest of yous, do you want to go ahead and say that word, that phrase?
Level up.
Do the thing?
Do the thing.
Do the thing.
Do the
Okay,
thing.
how do you level up in this?
Yeah, I don't know how to do the thing in this.
All right. So, advancing, there you can do one of the following. You can gain a new edge. You can increase a skill that is equal to or greater than its linked attributes. Increase 2 skills that are lower than their linked attributes by 1 die. Increase 1 attribute by a die type. Or remove a minor hindrance or reduce a major hindrance to a minor. I will take a picture and just post in Discord.
Please.
Oh, I gotta find where I
A
fucking
new
put it.
edge, that's fun.
I gotta find where I put it though. Da-da-da. Screenshot 2. Oh, bloody hell. Let's just do it again. Alright, there it is. And take your time, no rush. Which also usually means things get a little bit harder once I level use. Trades, no.
We'll be doing a lot of riding rolls, won't we?
You were.
Yeah. Oh god. Edges are cool, but being able to ride a bit better is quite nice.
Abel, let's change him also to 1. Doyle to 1.
So I can increase one attribute by one die type. So you just click on the attribute.
Just add the whatever you're taking it. Like if it's D8, just add it to a D10.
I want to go to a D4 to a D6. How do I change it?
Unlock your character, drag a D6, and go over and drop it.
Unlock the character, drag a D6. I don't see a D6. Oh, here we go.
Bro,
D6.
on the bar, unlock your character sheet.
I thought it was unlocked. Unlock. There we go. D6 to strength. There we go. That worked. And then that's it, right?
That's it.
Lock.
Stumpy, did you change your advances or no?
I have not done it yet.
Alright.
Contemplating.
Alright.
Well, I think, come to think of it, I think I made it. Well, this, I'd be able to do this quicker. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I planned to. I never did it. I'm sure what I really want is an edge.
What you really, really want?
Yep.
Do you want a Ziggy Zagga?
So I don't need to click the plus sign in the advances box, right? Somebody,
I already did it, yeah.
you already did that, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't plan. I usually plan in advance. I didn't do that this time. I'm gonna do that soon. I'll just get myself either dice or skill.
Yep, I took skills. Picked up riding and healing.
Now I can only take one skill since I'm going above my attribute. Oh, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna increase my healing. That one I think I do have. Healing's what?
Oh,
Healing is
shit.
smart, right?
Healing is smarts, yes.
Oh yeah, I can do that
So-
and something else.
That advanced thing doesn't change the number of spells or the amount of power, right?
No, sir. That happens. You gotta. So think of it like 0 through 3.
Right.
Or you're a novice. Once you hit level, I guess level 1 through 3. Once you hit level 4, then you're seasoned, and then you can add new powers or whatever, like seasoned powers.
How do I spend in advance?
What do you mean?
Well, like, do I just add like what I want from it?
Out of that,
Like if I want my fighting to go up 2 dice, I just do that.
you're fighting to go up 2 dice. What you're fighting at? Fighting to the
Because
4.
it's under my agility, so it should be able to go up 2, right? Increase 2 skills that are lower than their linked attributes by 1 die type.
2 skills, not 1 skill.
Yeah, can I not just do the same skill twice or no?
No.
Alright, I got a better chance to heal y'all now, fellas.
Yes. No crit fails.
It's still possible to get a crit fail, but it's less likely.
Yes.
Now that I increase my dice.
Oh, I meant, please don't crit fail. Don't puncture anyone's lungs trying to revive them.
The first time I crit fail, we're okay, because I have a conviction in my back pocket.
True.
I don't think I'll use it for anything else, but assuming I still have it when I have to heal somebody, then we're safe.
True.
And I forgot that I have a doctor's bag. I think there's a couple times I could have used that.
Oh yeah. Grass healing reroll.
Yeah, I still don't think I can reroll a crit fail, but there's a couple times I regular failed.
Right. All right. Are we ready? Is everyone finished?
Nope.
Nope. All right. Take your time.
Also, if you guys, if anything breaks, I also brought my repair up to a D8. So I can tinker with your gear, or I can tinker with you.
Tinker with your gear, tinker with your pecker, right?
No, anything but that. If that's falling off, you're gonna lose it.
If that's falling off, you need to see the Chinaman.
Although
I'm debating whether putting fighting and riding up or putting vigor up, because vigor rolls seem very important.
I know a wonderful whore in Dodge, though, that'll give that thing a good send-off.
Oh boy.
I am going to take an edge instead of riding.
You're not gonna ride? Alright. You still shite at riding, everyone. Oh yeah. I am ready to go to bed. I've been up since 3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh yeah, that's a skill I should have taken. Oops. Oh well. Next advance. Does the character sheet keep track of our number of advances by any chance, so that we know when I forget what they call it when we go up to the next rank. Yeah, rank. When we go up to the next rank.
Yeah, it keeps track of that. Like, cause see, if you go to your traits, you have 5 advances, you're seasoned. So like once you hit 8 or 7 or 8, then you go up
Oh,
to...
there it is. Okay, yep, I see it now.
What edge is Loco getting?
Crazy. Crazy, man. Is that an edge?
He's already a crazy Indian.
I'm already a crazy ending, but I can only take one edge, so...
I know I had a list of edges I wanted to get, but I don't remember where I saved them.
It's always like that, isn't it? You plan it in advance, and when the time comes, you don't. You forget what you had planned every time.
Well, I even wrote it down, but I can't find where I saved it. Somewhere on my computer is a list of edges for Stumpy, but I don't know what they are.
So are we officially seasoned?
No, you are still a novice.
No.
Still novice. Okay.
You're seasoned when you get to your 4th advance.
Oh. Okay.
That makes a difference.
Yes, you can only take novice edges. So think of yourselves, basically think of yourselves other than Stumpy as level 2.
Unless the edge you take is Veteran of the Weird West.
Yes, if you do that, then I get to have fun. Because Stumpy doesn't even know yet.
Yeah, but it has especially bad downsides because I don't believe for a second that Engorgio actually rolled on that chart, which means I had no chance of getting the one good result.
Oh, I 1000% rolled on that chart. And I laughed.
Although, in fairness, it's only a 1 in 100 chance of getting, or I think 1 in 50 chance of getting the good result.
One day, maybe.
Yeah, although when you I don't mind not getting the good result because I don't know how to read into it without, especially if you take that trait, that edge at the beginning of the game. If you also get the good result to Veteran of the Weird West, it's almost broken. Your character becomes OP.
A little bit.
Ah, damn it. Requires harrowed edge.
Well, take hero now and take the other one later.
He has to die to become harrowed.
And you can
Oh,
only
right.
take it at creation,
Yeah.
which
I know what it is.
really, really sucks.
Plus, I typically don't like playing with harrowed just for reasons, but I do, but I don't, but I do.
Oh, Harrowed. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, Harrowed is one of the results I might have gotten.
Herald is an option in that chart. That table's actually pretty funny. I'm reading it right now.
I'm looking for it. I can't remember where it is.
It's under tables.
Oh, I keep forgetting I can just look at Fantasy Grounds. I'm looking through the PDF.
All right, I picked my edge. I'm good.
Let's see. Uh-huh. Cool. Are we ready?
We made it to Roswell.
You did. As it's about a week later now.
There are little aliens and shit running around.
The herd, a week later, the herd arrives south of Roswell, New Mexico. There's very little to distinguish this patch of wilderness from the desert y'all just left, other than the growing depth of the Picos. But just knowing there's a sizable town nearby is reassuring. Here, Sutter sets up camp and has a crew lead the herd into a shallow box canyon on the east side of the river. Once that's done, he rounds up the crew and tells y'all it's been a hard ride so far. Given the state of the herd, I'm going to head to the army base and try to sell our stock now. If that doesn't work out, I'm going to go talk to the Lone Star. Their main line runs through here, and they can handle this kind of capacity. The Lone Star is basically a major railway. I'm taking Abby and what's that?
I thought they might have just north of us.
I was going to taunt Abel, but then I realized that he's not really here.
I'm taking Abby and a couple others with me. Luke, you're in charge of the rest till we get back. Keep your heads down and stay out of trouble, as he looks at the poor views. About an hour later, Sutter, Abby, and a couple of the hands ride north to Roswell.
That Indian is definitely, if he's going to make a play, he's going to make a play now. Like when half of our members have left, and it's just us with the cattle.
Well, let's be on guard.
All right. Are y'all going to set up a watch order? Are you going to all stay up at the same time? How do you want to do that?
How long was that person going to be? Do we know? Couple of days?
They said they will be back when they get back. They didn't specify a time.
Well, what does my country party members think? How long is that going to be?
Your country party members?
Yeah, the ones that have been around. Scroop wouldn't know how long it would take for this guy to go to these places and ask.
Oh, yeah.
But, Doyle and Stumpy might know generally how long this might take.
I probably would. Where are they going to again?
Here, I'll post that.
They're going to. Where are they heading?
They're heading into Roswell. Y'all are south of Roswell right now.
Oh, okay. They're heading. They're going into Roswell proper. We're just outside because we got a herd.
Correct.
All right. Yeah, that won't take long. It won't take long for them to get there. Depends on how long they're there to
Correct.
find a buyer.
Maybe they'll even get ambushed.
They will definitely not be back tonight. Let's say that.
If they'll be back tomorrow, we can all stay up all night and watch. But if they're going to be a while, we should set up an order.
Yeah, probably should have watch order.
All right. Who wants to go? How do you want to do it? 2 at a time, 1 at a time.
Who
Good
would
time
it
for half the night.
Yeah.
All right. Stumpy will take. Stumpy's used to getting up real early, so he'll take second watch, but it's probably not much earlier than he gets up anyway.
I'd probably take first watch.
No, you take second watch with me. I don't trust that crazy engine.
I guess you're with me then, Loco. First watch.
Of course, we might be dead by the time the engine and the pirate finish their watch.
Yeah, no shit.
I definitely
Maybe.
doing notice roll.
All right. Scroop Loco, give us some notice rolls, please.
Oh,
And 1 from Loco. Hey, Ralph. Hey, Ralph. 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 Did we lose the Loco engine?
Nope. Nope. Sorry. Space Cadet.
You could.
Notice roll.
Yeah, it's a different.
yep.
All right. So, for the 2 of you, it's probably what, 11 midnight. A distant rumble from the west seems to foretell an approaching thunderstorm. Some of the more experienced cowhands get up and fetch canvas tarps from the chuck wagon, grumbling about a long, wet night ahead. A flicker of light at first appears to be a lightning flash on the horizon, followed by more rumbling. Then the flickering becomes a steady glow, which abruptly rises off the ground towards the clouds to the west.
Does it seem like a regular thunderstorm? Is that normal?
You have not seen this thunderstorm like that before.
What the heck? Loco, look at that.
I see it. That is an odd storm.
It seems like a bad omen. Is this something you know about? I haven't seen anything like it.
I've never seen anything like that either. Why don't we wake the others, just in case?
Are the others in tents that would be covered for rain, or are they not in rainproof tents?
That is up to y'all.
I would think Stumpy is sleeping in the chuck wagon.
Makes sense.
So in the open, or is it covered?
Chuck wagon will be covered.
Chuck wagon's covered, yeah.
I'll assume Doyle's in one of them. And I'll say, look, maybe we should let him get it.
Doyle's in a tent. He's a foo-foo.
But is your tent
Pretty boy.
waterproof? You know, have you got canvas in it? Okay, perfect. All right, I'll say, look, I think we should let them rest up as much as possible. All the other hands seem to be doing all the canvas needs. I think will need sleep for what's ahead. No need
What
to
the-
wake him just yet.
And as you're saying that, a cowhand comes and says, "What the hell is that?" and points into the air.
It's a weird thunderstorm.
No, look! And he like forcibly turns you around and points in the air.
Okay, I look into the air.
What's he looking at?
You see the arc of a strange object streaking into the sky like a rocket and turns toward the herd. Shortly after, it rises into the clouds, and although its rumble can still be clearly heard, at least its glow ceases to threaten the skittish cows.
What the devil?
What the devil wake them up?
And suddenly, there's a flash, and the object now clearly jetting flame and smoke, plummets back out of the clouds and hurtles toward the ground about a mile or so from the camp.
I'll point to the farmhand people and say, "You guys stay here. We'll go investigate that."
Yep. Definitely need to investigate it.
Get those other two ruffians out of bed and make them go with you.
Don't worry, I'm on it. I was like, I'm probably midway into Doyle's tent to wake him up.
Yeah, and he's snoring away.
Doyle, hey, Doyle, wake up! I'm gonna like start, slapping him on the side of the cheek. Hey,
What?
Wake
Tarnish? What? God damn it. Trying to sleep
Look.
here.
a supernatural thunderstorm outside. Weird glowing object crashed into the ground and flaming. We have to go investigate. It's near. It's close by. We have to make sure it's not a problem for the herd. Quick, up!
Oh, okay. I'll be right back. I'm running upstairs.
You're running the wrong way.
Right?
And I assume Loco goes and gets Stumpy.
Yep.
Ooh, imagine Stumpy getting woken up by an Indian.
It's okay, Stumpy sleeps with his shotgun.
Here, what are you up to, Injun? My scalp's going to the grave with me.
As I can see Loco, as Loco wakes him up, you feel like a shotgun pressing against your balls.
That's kind of funny. Stumpy! Stumpy, the union's here!
Anyone tell Luke? Anyone tell Luke about what you boys done seen?
I believe Luke is one of the people that told us to go off.
Well, Luke's the guy. Isn't Luke who Bill left in charge of the herd while?
Yeah, and he comes running over. You greenhorns, get over there and find out what that thing is. I don't want you mucking things up trying to rein in those bullheaded brutes in the dark. Get!
Just wanted to make sure that no one was not watching here before we went off and took care of this.
Yeah, we'll be fine. Go find out what that is.
Once again, we're the ones got to take care of everything. You got
Yeah,
no
of
respect,
course.
no
Okay.
thanks, nothing. No, we ain't gonna get no appreciation, you know. It's just you're
Go on,
Stumpy,
get.
Stumpy, you ever heard of a big fireball coming out of the sky before? You've heard things around here.
Well, okay, in case there might be fear coming up. I tell him a story about this time that I saw something that was like a big fireball during the second Battle of Appomattox. And it turned out just to be Yankees lobbing TNT at us.
I ain't seen that kind of fireball since I saw Doyle's mom pass gas.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
I've seen large cannon shots and it looked nothing like that.
All right, I reckon I'm gonna leave my handgun behind because I'm certainly not taking Gertie to this mess. So I'm taking my shotgun.
How much does a handgun weigh?
I can't do the combination. I have 3 different types of guns, but I can't do any 2 of them. Any 2 of them adds up to too much for me. So that's why, when we're just doing our job and something happens, Gertie's probably right there. But when we go off to investigate something, I'm not bringing Gertie. I have to pick a gun. And this seems like a shotgun moment.
Does seem like a shotgun moment. Loco, you want to hold the lantern since you only need to use your knife hand for stabbing?
I pull out the tomahawk and I pull out the knife and I say, hold what with which open hand?
Just put one away and carry the lantern for us.
But then I can't fight.
I'll
You
get the
stab
darn-
one.
I'll get the darn lantern, don't worry. And Stumpy hangs the lantern over the barrel of his shotgun.
Now that's not too heavy for you, is it?
think I can handle that. Landing can't be more than a pound, right?
Hell, you
I don't think so.
Yep.
Well, let's go investigate, quick.
Yep. Yep.
Let's hop to it. I'll lead the way. I saw where it went down.
All right. So, as you make your way over there, it's not hard to find. There's small fires lit by the impact, basically serving as a beacon. And the object itself lies on a flat ground near the river. Do we walk up to it?
Is it on
Cautious.
fire?
Cautiously approach it.
There, you see there you discover the object is actually a man in a United States Army uniform wearing a large rocket pack.
What the blazes? Is he alive or is he dead?
Oh, he did.
What
Look at Stumpy
combination
on
is that
his
on his back?
What uniform is that, Stumpy?
Actually, what is that? 'Cause it looks gray, but I'm assuming it's a Union uniform.
Yeah, it's a U.S. Army uniform.
Yeah. It's a Yankee uniform, of course.
What the heck?
They didn't let us keep ours. What is that on this fool's back? It looks like he
Looks
got.
like some kind of upside down torch. He was holding his torch the wrong way. The flame's
like
meant
he's-
to go up.
Looks like he's got a cannon on his back pointing at the ground. Why would you shoot the ground? Darn fool.
You
Wait,
think
was
that's
he
what
the-
happened? He accidentally shot the ground and it sent him flying backwards?
Crazy white folks.
He did. Oh, actually, if I'm a good, is there a skill like can I use repair or something like that to get an idea of what that thing is for?
You can do a repair or weird science if you have it. Either one.
Weird science I don't have.
Well, I have no interest in this because, well, I'm an engine and that there is one of them crazy devices and I don't want no part of it, so I'm gonna head back to the herd.
You're gonna head back to the herd? Okay. Stumpy walks off. Or Stumpy.
Wait.
Loco walks
Loco.
off.
At least check the where he impacted. Maybe he dropped something.
So
Is he dead?
So Stumpy, as you're looking over, this is a rocket pack. Rocket pack, rocket pack's a rocket pack. But you see that there are several bullet holes inside, around and on the rocket pack itself, which is probably what happened. What was responsible for the mishap, like why it took off and did all that crazy shit.
Fellas, this is gonna sound crazy, but I do believe this contraption is for him to fly around with. It shoots him around the sky. But it looks like he got shot up while he was in the sky, and that's why he come. This fella here was that fireball. I do
Hey,
need
let me
blood.
take a look at that body. I'm gonna lean down towards where his head area is and act like I'm looking at the body, but I'm gonna steal his watch.
Give me a stealth, and the rest of you give us a notice.
A thievery or a stealth?
A stealth. Thievery works, actually. That's fine. So yeah,
You darn
Well, it
pirate, you
depends on
can
if
have
anybody-
the watch.
you go to take the watch, and for shits and giggles, you accidentally shoot the watch instead,
Yeah.
and it blows up. It shatters into a million pieces.
Yeah, still a pirate. We wouldn't have occurred if you took the watch. Might get you up in time for a change. But while you're there, grab that crazy contraction off his back so we can take a closer look at it at camp.
Yeah, I'll unstrap it unstrap him from the harness.
So as you're doing that, you notice that there is a bullet hole in the jacket of his uniform, but there's no corresponding wound on the corpse itself. Like, so it's like...
Is any blood?
No, there is not.
Hey fellas, I think maybe he found these clothes and this fire pack on someone else and decided to put them on, because there's holes in his clothes and there's no holes in his body.
Does anyone have a military background?
Yeah, Stump served in the entire war.
Give me a common knowledge roll.
All right.
I assume the English Navy doesn't count.
No. So, Stumpy, you notice that the man's trousers, while they initially look like they're standard issue, are actually just common trousers dyed to look like an army uniform.
Ah, this feller's faking being an army boy. These ain't real clothes. These ain't real uniform at all. He's just... I don't know what he was up to, but I figured
Stolen valor.
Someone was on to him.
I'll check his pockets
Got
just
shot
to
out
be
of the
safe.
sky.
I'm gonna check his pockets.
Alright, searching his pockets, you find 2 items of interest. The first one is a small roll of Deseret banknotes. If you want to do a common knowledge, anyone wants to do a common knowledge about those, you're more than welcome to do so.
I think I got a plus on this one. Oh, didn't roll well.
So, you know that these are seldom seen outside of Deseret itself, so it's pretty unusual to find them on a dead body in New Mexico. The second piece is a single piece of paper with precise drawings of what appears to be a mechanical band, along with cryptic notes consisting primarily of chemical formula and engineering calculations. Does anybody have weird science? Which I don't think so.
Nope.
Nope.
All right then.
Almost went that route. But nope.
All right then.
Can we
Okay.
take an unskilled roll?
Yes. It's going to be hard. Like a
Might
four.
have thought it.
Like a 4 is not going to make it. Let's just say that.
Might have thought in one of those dime comic books.
Oh, Scroop doesn't know shit.
Didn't stop.
Either just Stumpy or Doyle. All right.
Rolled the best out of everyone, though.
Oh, it doesn't,
Somehow.
it doesn't matter.
What the hell is this madness?
Now, Loco, are you still here, or did you actually leave?
No, I'm still here.
Oh, all right.
I'm listening.
All right.
I'm just
Cool. So, let's do this. Give me 2 seconds.
It's a goddamn alien. We're in Roswell.
What do you mean by that?
He's not from this Earth. He's from outer space.
Is this what happens in Roswell? People come from outer space?
Yep.
Is this normal here?
the hell is outer space?
Open the sky where the stars are. He come from the moon.
He's a moon man?
He's
I
just
don't-
some two-bit crook trying to get away with some sort of crazy shenanigans. And he didn't.
He's got a nice set of boots, though.
Yeah, not as nice as my snakeskins are going to be when I get them made.
I take his boots.
All right. Stumpy.
Do you bury him somewhere?
Oh, I'm looking at Stumpy really quick. Because I need to check. Do you have anything that prevents you from... Does anyone have anything that prevents them or gives them a special ability for surprise rolls?
Yes, I do.
I figured you did. That's what I was trying to find out, but I couldn't see it. I can't find it.
I don't remember how it worked. Let me look for it.
I figured you, out of anyone, you probably would.
Scout item. Marshal the space car while the posse's traveling, indicating an encounter. The scout can make a notice roll at -2 to detect the hazard, critter, or event first.
All
So,
right.
even if we wouldn't normally get a notice roll, I get a notice roll at -2.
Well, give me a notice roll at -2, and everyone else give me a notice roll then, because...
Well, I think I'm -2 if it's a roll that normally people wouldn't be able to take at all.
Oh,
Well,
then...
it would take.
everyone's taking everyone's going to do a notice roll.
You want me to make one as well?
Yeah, since you're there.
But I'm not there.
I
Unless
thought-
I'm there.
I thought you just said you were there, listening.
I'm here listening, but I said I went
Oh.
back to the herd
Oh,
earlier.
All right, so local isn't here. Okay, that's what I was trying to find out. All right, so
I can make a notice roll, but
no, you went back to the herd.
Stumpy noticed
there
though.
you
Stumpy
go. I
noticed
didn't
something.
notice nothing.
Stumpy noticed the shit out of something.
Stumpy noticed the shit out of something. Scroop is the only one who did not. All right, so Loco, I'm taking you out the combat since you're not going to be in this combat.
That's 4 raises. That's 4 raises. Whatever Stumpy noticed, he knows things about his mother.
Yeah. Let's see here. So Stumpy, so Scroop is the only one. Cool. So we'll do this, this, this. We'll go here. We'll do that.
That was hard to notice. 100 soldiers. Bailers, we got company. We got all kinds of company.
Give me 2 seconds.
Don't shoot first. We can talk our way out of this.
I ain't shooting no whole damn Yankee. Well, boy, they're Yankees.
Are they Yankees?
As this soldier walks up, points his gun at Scroop, and shoots. Get away from that shit! That ain't for you.
What'd you say about talking?
Scroop 2
Oh.
wounds.
Bend a penny to try to soak.
All right. The combat tracker, can you control and are you able to control and see that?
On the combat tracker. Yes.
All right. Cool.
Soaked. Ow. Apologies. We'll leave.
Throw down your weapons and get the fuck out of here, Doyle. All these people they're going to shoot. Like, unless you listen to what they're telling you, they're about to. Yeah, they all have their guns. They're all ready to fight.
Then Doyle's going to turn and run. Like he said, get out of here. I don't know
Yeah.
why we're here anyway.
Get the fuck out of here.
You take that rocket man. You take that alien.
Where you going? You're going to surrender. Get him. He's getting away. Surrender.
He said, get out of here.
Throw down your weapons. Surrender now.
I just running.
All right.
Trying to catch up to the engine.
Well,
Come on, get out of here.
let's see this one. Step up. This one's going to step up and shoot its group.
Screw has his hands up.
But Stumpy doesn't. And Doyle's running.
I'll try and soak that.
Hell yeah, it's a good soak.
Please, I surrender.
Listening to that, this soldier is going to come up and shoot at Doyle, who is running away. Shoot him in the back. It misses him.
I'll whisper over to Stumpy, surrender. We can't run out of this.
This one also comes over towards Doyle. Missing. Damn. He's one of the magic men and can't hit him. Oh no.
There's a lot of them.
Yes, there is. Oh, Doyle, you get shot in the back. Do you try and soak that?
Yeah, how do you do that?
So on the combat tracker, hit the control button under your name. It should change to soak or attempt to soak or something like that.
Yeah, I gotta go upstairs. Can you do that for me?
Yeah.
My wife's yelling.
Tell your wife, too damn bad. We're busy. See how that works. He soaks it. Says this one's going to come up. Get the running man. Also taking a shot at Doyle. Fuck.
So I'm guessing sound of gunfire ringing through the hill.
It's starting to, yeah. But also keep in mind you'd probably be, if you went back, probably a quarter mile away. But you can definitely hear it.
Okay.
All right, I'm back.
All right, you are shaken. Do you attempt to soak or get rid of that shaken?
Yeah.
It'd be one Benny. All right.
How do you do it? Oh, what the hell did I just do?
It's fine. I'll do this. Oops.
I'll turn around. Start running back the way I came.
All right. Everyone's shooting at Doyle since he's running away. They think he has something. Two wounds, Doyle. Assuming you want to try and soak that.
Yep.
Nice. So one wound. Right in the back. He's wounded. Kill that fucker. Scroop. Yeah.
So Scroop throws his weapon down. He draws his pistol from his boot and also throws it on the ground in front of him. And he says, "Please, we're just cattle hands. There was the big fireball in the area. We had to investigate it. Spooked the herd. Please."
On your knees, hands behind your back. Hands on your head, on your knees.
I do as instructed, and I say, we're just farmhands. Please.
Alright.
Oh man, that will be my turn. And I'll also look over at Stumpy and, half the reason Scroop stayed is because he knows Stumpy can't, like, outrun them.
Stumpy was just hoping to get through all the shooting with his damn 2 for his card. And he immediately drops his shotgun and his arms are straight up in the air.
On your knees, hands on your head.
He tries to get on his knees, falls over, gets himself back up on his knees, and puts his hands on his head.
Alright. Alright, Doyle. What do you do?
He's gonna keep running. Try to go get Bill.
Are you sure?
I don't know, how far can I go?
Isn't there also like a running roll you can make
Yeah,
or something?
yeah, there's.
Yeah.
So your pace is 5. So normally you can go 5. If you want to run, you hit the run button and add extra. How extra more you can run.
A run in the bottom left.
Yeah. All right. So you got a total run of 10.
So 5 plus 10?
No, 5 plus 5. So you get a total of 10. All right. They're gonna chase you. And they're gonna shoot you. He's running away. Kill him. Leave these 2. I got these 2. Get the others. Kill them. And yes, they have a long range.
R.I.P. Doyle.
That's a wound, Doyle. You got 1 Benny left.
He'll use it.
Nice. Missing him. Ooh, also missing him. See, they're like he's dangerous. Running right past the group.
Did I really draw another deuce? Jesus.
Yeah. Now this guy doesn't even have to move, but he's going to. No, he's not.
He gets been very stumpy.
He's one of them engine medicine men disguised as a man. Damn. Doyle's getting lucky.
Hopefully Doyle gets high card next round as well.
Yeah, if he keeps running, they're just gonna keep shooting at him.
Hopefully he gets the Joker and gets Benny back. You don't need it.
Doyle, surrender, quick!
So this one, he comes up, and he'll put your tie your hands behind your back, Scroop.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, I'm guessing you're not going to do anything.
I'll yell, Doyle, surrender!
I gotta go get Loco and Bill!
I'll say,
No,
we're just
you
farmhands, we're cattle hands, please.
Oh, you darn boy, you're gonna get yourself killed. What did that do nothing? Dag nab fool.
Oh, poor Doyle. Stumpy did not get high card on them. If they can even hit him.
Ooh, Stuff has moved up in the world to a 5. It's still dead last, but
Taking Doyle down. About this time. Oh, what the hell? Oh, boy. Let's find out what happens as he's on the entry table. Ooh. Oh. So, your hero catches one in the core. So, Doyle, you get one in the gut. And make a note for me, please, that your agility is minus. Should be at a D8, and it comes back in 24 hours. If you survive. There.
Doyle, no.
still let me. I can try to heal him.
I look towards like Stumpy. A single tear runs down my eye after seeing Doyle go down.
So this guy runs up to Doyle.
Supposed to be loco when he sees garbage on the side of the road.
This one's going to come over and bind Stumpy's hands.
Can I talk to the guy in front of me for a sec?
Sure.
I'll say, hey mate, the crazy old fella here, he says that Roswell constantly gets invaded by people from outer space. Are you blokes the guys that defend against that?
He's going to backhand you and tell you to shut up. Thieves! Thieves! So Loco, as you come running back, you see all these men have their guns pointed at Doyle. Doyle's on the ground, and you see Scroop and Stumpy both on their knees, hands tied behind their back, and these men all point their guns at you and tell you to surrender or die.
So I don't see this until I'm on top of them?
Well, as you're coming back, like, through the canyon.
Oh, I'll fucking hide before I engage that many people.
Okay, so you're hiding, you see all these people with their guns on Doyle, or Doyle's down, and then Stumpy and Scroop are tied up.
I'm just going to stay hidden and observe.
Alright.
You killed Doyle. Why'd you have to go and kill Doyle? We ain't done nothing except investigate fireball out the sky.
Well, hold on to that thought, and let's pick up with that next time.
Yeehaw.
As it is 9, and I've been up since 3 a.m., and I'm ready to fall asleep into my bed. D20s for the recap, please. It's gonna be Scroop. maybe. All right, Scroop and Stumpy re-roll. Stumpy. Next time you get to do the recap.
Stumpy.
I almost said isn't Scuff's not being here a natural one, but then again he would have a hard time doing the recap.
Yes, he would.
He would not watch the replay.
He would not watch it. So next week is Memorial Day. Are people able to come, or do you have plans?
I should be here.
I have no plans.
All right.
I'm good.
All right. So tentatively, because I don't know exactly what I'm doing yet, so tentatively we'll be playing next week. If not, I will let you know as soon as I find out. I don't know if we're doing something on Sunday or Monday yet. So if we don't have any shit going on, then we'll pick this up next Sunday or next Monday.
Yeah.
Right on.
Cool. That's a nice precarious situation.
See, I told you guys there's things in the water after Scroop. No one believed him.
Right? All right, stream.
Yep.
Thanks for hanging out. We're done. I'm about to go fall asleep in my bed because I'm damn tired. Yeah. We don't have any D&D on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. Tentatively, we'll be playing next Monday on this, but who knows? If not, we'll see you next time. Thanks for hanging out, and have a good night.